What up, motherfuckers? This is Mr. Headquarters, and I got rocking with me EJ, the motherfucking DJ.
Yeah, sir. What it do, boss man?
Not much, man. We got the motherfucking sports show going on right now. We got a lot to talk about right quick, man. We ain't gonna keep y'all on here too long. We know it's late. But you know, we had to do our weekly show. We had to get to some shits, man. We had to get to some bullshit in the sports media world this year.
Pure D bullshit.
We're gonna be talking about the Nick Saban versus Deion Sanders situation in college football. I know EJ got a lot to say on this shit, so we're gonna be getting into that in just a second. But first we're gonna get into the NBA playoffs that's going on right now. Golden State and Dallas just played tonight, game 4. Dallas, there was another blowout in the conference finals. Dallas this time actually avoided not getting eliminated and avoided the fucking sweep, and instead of winning tonight 119-109. So Luka dropped 30 points, almost had a triple double. I think it kind of just prolonging what's going to happen, was going to actually end up having it. I mean, the Golden State has been dominating this series from the beginning. It looked like they just took the night off, really. Golden State looked like Golden State was just sleepwalking for most of the game. They ended up dropping like 39 points in the fourth quarter. But
they basically all Golden State basically said was, man, we tired of living. We tired of here in Dallas. We just gonna end it on our court. We gonna give y'all our game, make it respectable, gentlemen's sweep. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Gentlemen's sweep.
So what you think? You think Dallas has a chance to come back at all?
Hell no.
3-1. I mean, look, they've been down.
Play my song. Play my song.
They've been down 3-1 before and lost.
Hey, play my song.
Hell no. To the no. Hell to the no.
Shit ain't changed, ladies and gentlemen. Shit ain't changed. My song is still my song. Hell to the no.
I get it. I just had to ask. I mean, I know there probably Dallas fans out there man, look, I know there's somebody out there holding out hope and shit.
I know one in particular. I ain't gonna mention his name. I'm gonna mention him later, but I know one in particular.
Nah, fuck it. Go ahead. Tell him who you
I know Mike Thomas Lingo. He's cheering for joy right now. Shout out Lingo. Shout out Mike Thomas, like man. Yes, indeed.
Man, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna send him a copy of this edit of this. Yo, Dallas Mavericks out there. I mean, look, I ain't gonna talk.
He holding on for dear hope now.
I can't talk shit because our Pelicans is out the playoffs right now, but still, he got the all-star white boy team out there shooting for threes. We see what the fuck y'all doing out there in Dallas. We ain't stupid. We see what y'all doing out there, Mark Cuban and shit.
He said he got the all-star white boy pass out there.
Look, we see the formula that they keep pushing out there, man. I mean, they ain't slick.
Oh,
man, yeah, they got Spencer Dinwiddie and Jalen Brunson, but they ain't slick, bro. I seen the rest of their team, man. But next up is the Celtics and the Heat.
Now that's a series.
Now
that's a series.
The issue I've been having with this series is it's been kind of like the Golden State.
What issue?
Hold on, I'm getting there. Every game.
Are you not entertained?
Hold up. I've been liking the fact, and I'm gonna get to it in a second. There's been a lot of blowouts in this postseason.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of blowouts, a lot of close games. Yeah, the series has been competitive because each team been taking a game, but it hasn't been a game that's like, all right, both teams battling. Nah, it's just been one team be like one team showed up and beat the shit out the other one, and then it was like, all right, we give up. We'll come back next game. It's like that's
Right.
what we've been saying lately. Ever since the first, I would say since the first round of this playoffs this season was probably the most competitive up until this point of the playoffs so far. Um,
I'll
the
give you that.
second round was a little interesting with Phoenix and Dallas, but I mean, other than that, the rest of the series was, I mean, and maybe Milwaukee and Boston. Um, was it Boston?
Warriors and Grizzlies.
Warriors and Grizzlies? No, I mean they still knocked them out in 5 games.
But that was still entertaining, though. That was some entertaining stuff, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, and John Morant missed the last 2 games, so I don't know. And then that's another thing. There's been a lot of injuries going on in the playoffs too. So,
Right.
don't get me wrong. I'm enjoying the playoffs and shit like that. It's just been, I feel like the first round was way better than what's going on right now. I mean, maybe I'm a little biased because the Pelicans was in there too, and they had a shot. I mean,
You are.
the
You are. You are.
the the
Don't
play
lie on this show now.
hold up. The play-in tournament was pretty good though too. The drama around that shit was good. The first round, like I said, I mean, when you had Milwaukee against, I mean not Milwaukee, you had Minnesota against, who was that? Minnesota against Memphis. Minnesota and Memphis. That first round was a good one. Remember that went 7 games.
Oh yeah.
And you can kind of almost see the star emerging and Anthony Edwards coming from Minnesota.
Oh no. That was somebody else. That wasn't no
What you mean?
that wasn't Memphis.
Yeah, it was Memphis against Minnesota. Minnesota lost to Memphis.
They sure did. Nah, I stand corrected. They sure did.
Yeah, because Pat Beverly was talking all that shit, you know.
Sure
Yeah,
was.
because they remember they won in the playoff tournament. I can't remember who they played in the play-in tournament.
That man does not need to be on TV at all.
Wait, hold up. So wait, all right. So let's get into that real quick. How you feel about that? How you feel about Pat Beverly being a commentator? You don't think he got?
I feel like I'm on repeat. Pay my song.
Well, hold up. Before we get there, hold up, because he has some interesting takes about Chris Paul. Um,
You know why. Everybody on this show know why.
I mean,
Them two can't stand each other, man. That's all that is.
man, look.
Now, if you can't put your bias behind you, bro, you
Hold up.
do not deserve to be on television.
Man, we see that shit all the time. What are you talking about? A whole bunch of. Look at Stephen A. Smith. He has a whole bunch of grudges against NBA players and shit.
That is true.
Him and Kevin Durant. Him and Kyrie.
But
Like,
you know, this one here is personal. This one here is truly personal.
man, fuck they feelings.
Hey, I'm the same way. Tell that to Patrick Bev.
I look at it like this. It's all
Tell
competitive.
that to Pat Bev.
Competitive, even off the court, even in the commentating. I'm waiting for Chris Paul to get, when he retired, to come back and start talking shit right back at Pat Beverly.
He ain't. Chris Paul just gonna turn the other cheek and just gonna walk away from it. He ain't even gonna be bothered by it.
I think that'll be interesting.
Why? Because it's Pat Bev.
Because you know he's gonna say something stupid and off the wall.
Every day.
I mean, I like it.
Of course, of course everybody's gonna like it because it's entertaining. That's all it
Hell
is.
yeah,
It's entertainment.
Yeah,
But everybody know Pat Bev off his rocker, bro. You just, bro.
it's like putting what's the other one name up there? Oh man, what's the other one name that's funny like that? He used to play for OKC. Perkins.
Yeah,
Kendrick Perkins.
Big Perk.
That's another fun. I see
Nah. See, Big Perk. Yeah, I love me some Perk. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying.
I love me some Big Perk, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Big Perk keep it real. Big Perk keep it country real. Yes, that's what I like. Yes. Country boy, stand up. Yes.
All right. Well, what about Shannon Sharp? I think Shannon Sharp probably the best commentator right now.
That's Unc. Yes.
Let's ask that question right now. Who y'all think is the best sports uh commentator on TV right now? Um, I'm gonna ask that out
Hell no.
I'm gonna ask that to the chat, man. Who do y'all think? Who y'all think is the best sports commentator right now on TV?
Name names.
You got Shannon Sharp, you got Charles Barkley, you got Stephen A. Smith, Shaq. Um, that's just to name a few. I mean, we just mentioned Kendrick Perkins. Uh,
And motherfucking crew members, if y'all want to add on some other
you
names
got
too as
Doris
well,
Burke.
y'all free to
You want
do it.
Doris Burke in there too? Look, you got all these different commentators in there, man. So
Hey, like I said, if y'all the crew members, if y'all want to go ahead and add some names to it, y'all more than welcome to do it. We just want to get y'all takes, man. Who y'all think is the best commentator out there in the sports world right now?
there you go. Put it in the chat if y'all watching this live. We might put this up in on IG too. Let us know what you think. Who y'all think is the best sports commentator right now on TV? But anyway, I'm rolling with what I said. I'm going with Shannon Sharp. I think, except for his bias for LeBron James, uh, which I think is it's funny at the end of the day, though. It's funny.
This boy gonna ride with LeBron James till the wheels fall off. I'm telling God.
Man, look, that dude is he loyal to LeBron, bro. More power to it.
I'm telling you, bro. He the fifth horseman. That's the rumor going around right now. He is the fifth horseman.
Look, I don't care what nobody say. Club Shay Shay is one of the best podcasts out there.
Shout out to Club Shay Shay, man. We need
Yeah.
Club Shay Shay, Uncle Shannon. We are the motherfucking podcast, man. We would definitely love to have a drink with you and get you on the show, man. So hey, if you got time, please don't
Man.
feel free.
Now he need to come on our show.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Come on.
But nah. In all seriousness, though, Shannon Sharp is one of the best ones out there. I think I'm gonna put. I don't know what I would rank it, but I say Charles Barkley out there because Charles say what the fuck
Charles don't care what he said. Come on, Charles don't care.
Imagine if they didn't have Charles Barkley on inside the NBA.
Oh
I
my
think it still
God.
would be good, but it's like
Him and
replace Charles.
Shaq. Oh my God. Just pure comedy. Him and Shaq just pure comedy. And Charles does not care what comes out of his mouth. He does
Nah, he
not
don't.
care.
Nah, he don't.
He
But,
don't care at all.
To wrap it up about the playoffs, like we was talking about the Celtics and the Heat. You say it's going seven games.
I'm calling game 7. I'm calling game 7 is going to be one of the most physical series we've ever seen. I'm not sure if it's going to be up there as far as like the best, but it's going to be one of. That series is definitely going to game 7. And for me, my mind is Heat.
Your mind is what?
My mind is saying basically Heat is going to win this series, but I believe in my heart Celtics may have a chance to win this series if everything goes correct.
Really? Okay.
Hey, if you seen the way these games have going, man, even though it's been blowout games, these games have been back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Like they dog fighting out there. So it's like even though Heat, they have the better team, they have a deeper bench. Who, man, that defense that Boston is playing, man, is just ridiculous.
Oh, by the way, not to cut you off, I'm gonna get back to that. What up to Big J in the chat, man?
What's going on, Big J? What's going on, man?
I've been missing you a couple of times, shouting you out, bro. But my bad. Shout out to Big J. Shout out and check Big J out on our season finale. If y'all watch and listen to our season finale of season 3, Make sure y'all check out Big J. He's on that episode. But Big J says Shannon Sharp is his pick for the best sports commentator.
Country boys go with country.
He said Skip Bayless is another good one too. So he's a fan of Skip Bayless too. I think Skip Skip is just Skip funny because of the fact that he just like going up against the popular pick. He likes stirring the pot. I don't think he be
okay. We may have to get Jay on the show. So I'm like, Jay, you going with the same man that basically said he'll take Tim Tebow over Shannon Sharp blocking.
Well, we ain't getting into that shit. I ain't say Skip is perfect. I said he like to stir the pot.
Boy, that wasn't stirring the pot, boy. That was I don't know what that was. That wasn't stirring the pot. That was not stirring the pot. That boy was through the whole stick of dynamite into the grill. Like, let's so.
Right now, if y'all watching this live, make sure y'all shout us out in the chat. I'm chatting back with everybody right now as we speak. But what were you saying, though? My bad. I cut you off about the Celtics and Heat.
No. I believe that I believe Celtics do have a chance of winning this series just on the strength of they playing some defense. And these games, even though they have been blowouts, as you said, these games have been going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Like you really can't tell during the game whether first quarter Heat up, here come the second quarter Celtics, they up now. Third quarter is back and forth ties. They dog fighting out there. And on one show, they was like they said they literally out there playing football. That's how physical it's been. They out there playing football almost. So
yeah, smacking the fuck out of each other.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And to be honest, it's like you could tell the intensity of you could tell the intensity of like, okay, these teams really want it. So it's like who's gonna be the first to give?
Right.
Who's gonna be the first to lay down? And neither team right now is laying down. So I will say I'm going with Celtics, but I'm not gonna be surprised if Heat wins it.
Okay. All right. I'm rolling with this. I'm rolling with the Heat on this one.
No argument from me.
It concerns me a little bit with the injuries. I mean, they motherfucking team be look like they about to just damn near fall apart by the fourth quarter.
Kyle Lowry injured too.
Yeah, he's been in and out the playoffs. He's been missing a lot of games. He not himself. He not at his 100% at all. You can tell.
Not at all. Not at all.
Not 100%. Bam had a hell of a game. I think that was game 3. I think it was.
I believe that's gonna be your dark horse player right there is Bam. If Bam can step up again like he did in these last couple of games, then I would say, okay, he's got a chance. But
yeah,
like I said before, Al Horford playing tremendous. You got Marcus Smart playing tremendous. All these guys are playing defense, and it's, bro, they stingy. They get after it. It's like they not backing down.
Shout out to Marcus Smart in this playoffs, man. He been playing his fucking ass off. Like I didn't think he had this extra level to go to in his game. I thought he was, just gonna be a defensive specialist and a hustle guy, but he been showing out. I mean, he missed a couple. I think he missed the last game, but he been showing out. He been big for them in this series and last series too. So
like I said, I'm not arguing with you. Hey, you ain't gonna get no argument from me. I understand you wanted to pick Miami, but my heart's saying Boston just might win this one on the strength of if Miami Heat can stop limiting the mistakes.
I'm gonna just roll with Miami since my original pick lost. Even though usually I go by I usually like to go by the fact that if you beat man, you got to beat the man to beat the man, right? And the Celtics beat Bucks, who was the champs. But I'm still roll with the Heat. I think the Heat gonna take it, and I think that's how it is. I think the Heat gonna take it and eventually get to the finals. I don't know if they're gonna win the finals, but I think they can get there. What you think?
If it comes down to,
They might end.
see, the war, I don't care what nobody said. The Warriors are going into the finals. Now, the question is, are they going to face the Celtics? Or are they going to face the Heat? If the Heat
Yeah.
go into the finals facing the Warriors,
Mm-hmm.
it all depends on if that core and Jimmy Butler can stay healthy. If they
Okay.
can stay healthy, they got a shot. Now, if Celtics go into facing the Warriors in the finals, that's going to be another dogfight.
Mm.
And
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
think
picking a winner.
I think it's a slam dunk for Golden State to get up in there now at this point. Uh, it's kind of hard not to pick against Golden State because they got a hell of a team, and they deep. And the Celtics got a deep team too, but I don't know. I just got that feeling that Miami gonna pull it out. We're gonna see. We're gonna see.
Definitely
I'm
gonna see.
calling Miami in 7.
I'm rolling with Celtics.
Last topic of the night. I'm gonna let you take the floor on this one. College football. Uh, Nick Saban that apparently lost his motherfucking mind.
Did he?
And well, why don't you go ahead and inform people what happened on Beyonce?
Ladies and gentlemen, the motherfucking podcast of the motherfucking crew. I'm gonna start off by saying this. I have the utmost respect and admiration for Nick Saban. Hell, my dream job was supposed to be, I wanted to coach either at the college level or the high school level, whatever. I wanted to be a head coach because that's how much I love football. And one of the guys I wanted to be like was Nick Saban. Nick Saban runs his organization to where it's like, hey, this is what we do. This is what it is. You don't like it, you can kick rocks. Straight up.
Old school, yeah.
Old school. Hey, I got no problem with any old school coach. Let me state that for the record. I've got no problem. I would love to be coached by an old school coach. Having said all that, Nick Saban, you done lost your ever loving motherfucking mind. For you to come out, I understood what you was trying to do. I understand it. You trying to get your boosters to come up about their pockets a little bit more, and I get it. But you didn't have to go name names. First of all, let's start with the obvious. Why did you had to mention Deion Sanders' name, Coach Prime? Why did you have to mention his name for? He runs Jackson State, a HBCU. What you mentioning him for? You've done Affleck commercials with this man. And you gonna bust out a lie saying that they paid this man, Travis Hunter, to come to Jackson State to be coached by Coach Prime. Let me give y'all a little background history. Travis Hunter is a cornerback at heart. I know he can play wide receiver, but he's a cornerback at heart. The man was a 49ers fan growing up with his dad, and one of the guys he idolized while growing up was Deion Sanders.
Okay.
All due respect to Nick Saban, he can probably coach you and get you to the NFL level. But if you're trying to be one of the greats, why not learn from the best who ever did it?
I agree.
Why can't y'all just say that? He wanted to go to Jackson State to learn from the best cornerback that ever played this game. And then on top of that, you're gonna make a lie saying that Jackson State paid you. Could somebody explain to me where did Jackson State get the money?
Well, he's claiming. Well, what was his claim again? Nick Saban's claim.
Nick Saban claimed he paid them $1 million to come to in NIL deals to come to Jackson State. First of all, the kid already tweeted, "How the hell did I get $1 million and my mama's still living in a one-room shack with 5 kids?"
Now, the funny thing is, we already know that there was always a history of players getting paid in certain kind of ways, in certain kind of
Absolutely.
right. So let's call this what it really is. Is Nick Saban just mad that now he's not having all the power at the powerhouses like they want? Now that all these black HBCU colleges are starting to even the odds, a little bit of parity in college football now. They don't like that shit. That means they lose money.
Don't like it. I get it. They don't like it. But here's another thing you got to add to it as well, too, boss man. And I'm gonna let you know right now. It's not just the fact that he went to an HBCU and now there's an even playing field. It's now the fact that Nick Saban, if you notice, Nick Saban has always had the #1 recruiting class ever since he went into Alabama.
He was mad about that shit. He was mad about that.
And you gonna name names now after you done lost?
Let me ask you a better question. Is Nick Saban snitching?
Yes.
Because
dry snitching.
I don't know if it's dry snitching because let's be real because it's all the way snitching. Because
No. He didn't snitch. You want to know who really snitched?
Who?
The head coach from Ohio State. No, I'm sorry, Texas A&M. That's the one who really snitched on him.
I'm looking
because the man bust out and said, "Y'all really want to find out what he was doing back in the days of LSU and Alabama? Go look it up."
I was about to get that.
Oh yes, he snitched.
Well, let's stay on this particular situation for now, though. I'm saying, do you think Nick Saban snitched in this situation on Deion? I think yeah, because we know for a fact that Alabama probably did some shady shit. You know what I'm saying? But we don't care because we want to see the fucking players play. And if you're an Alabama fan, you definitely don't give a fuck. So yeah, he snitched.
Well, technically, he didn't snitch. He lied. Because Deion was just like, it wasn't true. Deion came out and said that is not true.
Well, whether he lied or snitching, I think whatever it is, he was wrong and he should shut the fuck up, pretty much.
Yes, absolutely.
I think that's what it comes down to.
Because what he's doing is just like right. Because what he's doing is just like Shannon Sharp addressed it. The head coach from Texas A&M then let the cat out the bag. Nick Saban, Jackson State, and Texas A&M ain't got nothing to do with Alabama. Run your program. But now, being that you done let the cat out the bag, now you're opening Pandora's box because you're allowing something that you don't really want to let go. And we want to know now. We want to know what you've been doing behind the scenes, especially at LSU. We want to know what you've been doing behind the scenes at Alabama. We definitely want to know now.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna bring that up, you're gonna have to start bringing up receipts for what you was up to, like you said back in all these other things. And I don't think you want to see that.
How did Whitney Houston say? I need to see the receipts.
I think he need to shut up so he don't have his history pulled back up. I mean, look what happened to what was it, Urban Meyer? Look what happened.
Oh Lord, Urban Meyer, Jesus Christ, boy.
Now, before he became the head coach of Miami, people were looking at him like he was Nick Saban. People had that high thought of him in the football world, right?
Oh my God.
So I think he need to shut up before a mountain of things come his way because we've seen this same thing before. Somebody act crazy, and then all of a sudden, something crazy come out about their past.
Absolutely.
So I think you might want to be quiet. That's just my
Please.
opinion. That's just my opinion. But that's all I have for this one, man. I think it was just interesting. Deion Sanders over there minding his goddamn business, and this motherfucker just like, oh yeah,
Minding his business.
yeah, man. So Nick
Minding
Saban
his
said,
business. And then he came out and said, if this is about a bag, please, I know where the bags have been brought and I know the drop-off points. Y'all better leave me out of this.
man, look. Well, speaking of football, before we get up out of here, we haven't talked really about the USFL. Um, the USFL football league that's going on right now. It's still ticking. It's going past way faster than it's going way better than I thought it was. I thought it would be folded by now. I thought it was gonna be like the next XFL, but they've been having some decent football. Not too bad.
I haven't caught a game just
too
yet,
bad.
but I plan on catching a game. If you're saying that, I plan on catching a game to see how it is.
It's not too bad. I mean, don't have too much high expectations for it, but you know, just if you love football, I think you'll like it. Yeah. So I will say that I was wrong. I thought it was gonna be some bullshit XFL 2.0 shit.
I
Uh,
think it was supposed to be at one point, wasn't it?
I don't know. I mean, but they're looking to kind of partner up with the NFL. What it looks like. So it looks like they're
Yeah,
going
to
to
get some
sign on.
funding, probably get some funding on the back end to actually pay the players, get a chance to pay these players. So
Yeah, they're
you're
looking
looking
like
at
they
it, you can at some decent chunk of money, and then you if it's really gaining ground as you say it is, it could be a pipeline to get into the NFL.
right. That's what I'm about to get into. I think that's what they're kind of looking for. I think they're
Hmm.
trying to have like a kind of NFL Europe type of thing, but just be
Right.
back in the states. So I'm all cool for that. I mean, as long as it's entertaining and it's not no bullshit gimmick football, you know, as long as it's straight football, people actually because you're gonna probably see a lot of more passionate players playing out there. They might not have the talent, some of them, but they gonna definitely leave it out there. I think a lot of people complain about the NFL um, that they don't try hard sometimes. So yeah, I don't think you're gonna get that as much in the USFL.
Of course they don't try hard. They body's an investment now.
Maybe so. I mean, yeah, that's very true. There's not a doubt about that.
Of
But
course they don't try hard. They body's an investment.
I ain't getting paid by the motherfuckers. I'm just saying. I think
If you're worth $10 million on the football field, would you try to get hit as much?
I'm just saying I ain't getting no bread. I mean, if they want to come pay the motherfucking podcast, what's how? Uh, but yeah, we ain't getting paid off of these motherfuckers. I'm just suggesting it. I think it's a decent football. That's all right. Not bad. But
Hey, we could definitely use some sponsors, USFL. If y'all want to holler at
hey
your
yo,
boys.
yo, Breakers. The new that's the team, New Orleans Breakers. What's down? The motherfucking pocket. Hey, fuck, we'll be at the games. Fuck it. We'll broadcast.
Break off the bread.
But look, man, that's all we got for this week. We're gonna see. Give one quick prediction. We said what? You said that the Celtics is gonna win against the Heat in that series, and you got Golden State getting to the
I'm
finals.
going with Celtics, but I'm not going to be surprised if Heat wins and Golden State just going to finish it out at their house.
All right, we'll leave it at that. We ain't gonna go into the finals yet, but as you know, the playoffs feel like it's going on forever now. It's like 2 months going on, but I got the Heat and I got Golden State too. So originally I had Dallas. I ain't gonna front. I called Dallas to win this series, and I'm looking like a fool. But we gonna skip that part. We're gonna talk about that next week.
Yeah, we definitely gonna touch that next week. You ain't escaping that. You ain't escaping that at all.
But we
I'm
ain't
gonna
got no
let you
more
slide
time.
today.
We are out of time. You know what I'm saying? So, like again, make sure y'all check us out on our motherfucking on our website, themotherfuckingpodcast.com, themotherfuckingpod.com. Make sure y'all get the merch, get the hats. I got the black and white on. EJ the DJ got the black and red on. We also got the the motherfucking dog tags. He got the motherfucking shirt on. We also got the motherfucking hoodie. So make sure y'all go get that motherfucker. As you can see, I got the other hats over here. I got the NOLA edition black, white, and gold. So make sure y'all get these motherfuckers. Also, download all our episodes from the main show, the motherfucking podcast. We just dropped a new teaser episode for season 4 that kicks off this week. So make sure y'all go check that out. We got some special episodes coming up, some special bonus episodes coming up. So make sure y'all check that out, man. It's gonna be dope. So make sure y'all rock with the motherfucking crew. As you already know, that's EJ the DJ. I'm Mr. Headquarters. For the motherfucking crew, y'all already know what it is. It's the motherfucking pod.
Motherfucking pod.